So it's been rumoured for a while that the next big home media release for Doctor Who would not be something strictly speaking from the classic series, but actually be something a little bit more niche, but still something that is well regarded by fans, and that is the Peter Cushing Dalek films. You've got Doctor Who and the Daleks and Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD, both directed by Gordon Fleming, both starring Peter Cushing and Roberta Tovey as the Doctor and Susan. And it turned out that those rumours were well founded. We have got official confirmation, including a trailer that dropped this past week on the Studio Canal channel, confirming a 4K restoration and home media release for Doctor Who and the Daleks and Daleks Invasion of Earth 2150 AD, which are also getting limited theatrical releases in July. Let's take a brief look at the trailer.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Doctor Who, and this is my time and space machine, TARDIS. Off we go.
So for those of you who don't know, if you have not seen these films or don't know much about them, it was during the height of Dalek mania, and in the 1960s, TVs were very small. They were 10-inch by 10-inch square boxes that took up a whole corner of the living room, just to show my age here. They were in black and white exclusively. So in the midst of Dalek mania, you've got all of these films coming out saying, no, in colour, big screen, CinemaScope, massive widescreen blockbuster spectacles from the British film industry. Peter Cushing, as you may know as Tarkin in the Star Wars films, and also as Van Helsing in many of the Hammer horror films as well, teamed up with Christopher Lee, who would play Dracula in those Hammer horror films. He is a human called Doctor Who has a granddaughter who's 7 years old called Susan, played in both films quite brilliantly by Roberta Tovey. And he builds a time and space machine that's bigger on the inside in his back garden that he calls TARDIS. And it is still given the name Time and Relative Dimension in Space, but Doctor Who is a human, and his name is Doctor Who. We don't know his first name. And they go to help the Thals. These are basically big screen, abridged but bigger budgeted and bigger spectacled versions of the TV stories written originally by Terry Nation and adapted by Gordon Fleming.
It is capable of taking us to any age, on any planet, in any universe.
And you may have recognised this gentleman here as well. This is Bernard Cribbins, who you may remember as Wilf. Donna's grandfather from the revived series. This was his first Doctor Who appearance. He's not playing Wilf, of course. He's playing police officer John Campbell, who gets whisked away, thinking that the police box that's parked on the corner of this street where a robbery has taken place is an actual police box. He finds out it's a time-space machine being piloted by Peter Cushing.
Rather exciting, isn't it? Daleks! You will be exterminated! They are protected, and they have weapons which can destroy.
What are we going to do?
Exterminate all resistance! I fight them!
And you can watch these. They're going to get a limited theatrical release on July 10th. Now, July 10th is also the release date of Thor Love and Thunder, the upcoming MCU film. So if you want to avoid the crowds for that day, maybe watch the Dalek films. If for whatever reason you can only see one, I recommend Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD. It's the better story out of the two, the bigger spectacle, better on screen, and also I think it's just more put together. I actually think Dalek's Invasion of 2150 AD is better than its TV counterpart. The TV version of the Dalek story is better, but this is still a solid adaptation. And someone in the chat as well mentioned that they were going to make a third one. They were going to make one based on The Chase, but this one, Invasion Earth, actually bombed at the box office. Well, it didn't bomb. It made back its budget, but it did significantly underperform, which is why they didn't end up making a third one. However, if you are unable to go to the cinema to watch these 4K restorations, then that is absolutely fine. This stuntman also broke his leg doing this stunt because he falls from the roof. He falls through a bunch of signs as well, broke his leg, got up anyway to do this stunt like a boss. But you can also get steelbook versions and 4K collector's editions. Now, I originally pre-ordered the collector's editions versions here, but cancelled it when I realised that these did not include the steelbooks. I would rather keep the steelbooks in all honesty. But you're able to get these on Amazon, HMV, Zavvi in the UK, and a few other retailers as well. These are 4K HD Collector's Edition that also include the Blu-rays. You can get these for £50, or you can get these Steelbooks, which includes the Blu-ray of these separately as well, for £30. But if you look, we'll go to the 2150 AD version because it's more or less the same throughout. But yeah, you'll get a special box, you'll get posters here, you'll get a booklet, you'll get a pin, you'll get the 2 discs, one on 4K, one on Blu-ray as well, some photo prints as well. However, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't come with the Steelbook. If this came with the Steelbook, I would easily drop the extra £20, but unfortunately no, which is a bit disappointing. So the features that come here, you get an interview with Bernard Cribbins, a documentary restoring Doctor Who in 4K. This is across both releases. Interview with Gareth Owen, Dalek Mania, which is a documentary that was on the original DVD release, a really cool documentary. Audio commentary with critic Kim Newman, screenwriter/writer Rob Shearman. I can actually say Rob Shearman, friend of the live stream. An actor/writer Mark Gatiss, and of course the Dalek Legacy Invasion Earth, which is a documentary about this. You can also get on here as well, Restoring Doctor Who in 4K, audio commentary with the same 3 again, but different film. Audio commentary with actors Jenny Linden and Roberta Tovey. Roberta Tovey is Susan. Jenny Linden, I believe, is Athal. Dalek Mania as well. Interview with Gareth Owen. Original trailer, which is iconic. Stills gallery as well. Dalek Legacy, Destination Skaro. So you've got brand new documentaries. You've got commentaries on here as well. Theo, do you want to not interrupt the live stream? Say hello to the chat. Hello. Mwah. Yeah. By the way, this is now a cat live stream. We're not going to be talking any Doctor Who until he's gone. Sorry, he's trying to eat him. Isn't he just so smooshy? Bop his nose. He's a very good cat. Yeah? You have 170 people watching you right now, Theo. Do you realise this? Do you even know 170 people? Yeah? Do you even know that many? You can get these super cheap on DVD, for a couple of quid pre-owned, but if you are a collector, these are really cool Blu-rays though. These Steelbooks do look very beautiful. If you're not fussed about Steelbooks, you might get a good offer with the full collector's edition version. And if you want to know my thoughts on these properly, I did do a full-on review of both of them. Theo, back up there again. I did do a full-on review of both stories to conclude Daleksember. If you go onto my channel, you'll find that I did do a full review. It's had nearly 40k views. Blimey, this video did really, really well. I review both films. I review Doctor Who and the Daleks and Dalek Invasion Earth 2150 AD. Both films are absolute bangers. So, yeah. Zero Cover, why does all the cool stuff come on Blu-ray? It's 4K and Blu-ray, so pick your poison, I guess. But yeah, I think these are really cool releases. I'm looking forward to them. I pre-ordered both of the Steelbooks as soon as they came out. If we learn that these collector's edition versions do come with the Steelbooks, I am going to cancel the Steelbook order, and I will get these collector's edition versions. Now, if you haven't picked these up yet, but you are wanting to, I do have an affiliate link with Zavvi in the description below. If you go through that link, for some reason it won't hyperlink. You're going to have to copy and paste the link. I do apologize. I have no idea why it's done that. And if you use that link and order anything off Zavvi, I get a kickback. It helps to support the channel. I get sent vouchers from Zavvi, so full disclosure there. But yeah, so these are the collector's edition versions. You can pre-order these now. These are coming out on June 20th, 2022. But you can see these films theatrically on the 10th of July 2022 if you wanted to avoid Thor Love and Thunder. So yeah, check these out. They've also still got season 22, that pre-order that is still we don't even have a release date for this, do we? For season 22? No, we do not. We don't have a release date for this, but this is coming out soon. So yeah, if you have not even pre-ordered this, you can use that affiliate link in the description below. Really appreciate that. And also people asking in the chat as well, even though it's they've done it in 4K, the new print will also be on the Blu-ray. It just won't be 4K quality. Shane the Hedgehog says, I want Infinite Quest and Dreamland on Blu-ray. You've already got them. 1 second. If you get the specials, I don't know if it's exclusively on the Steelbooks, but if you get the specials, you can see bonus disc, Dreamland and the Infinite Quest, The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith, Parts 1 and 2, Doctor Who at the Proms, Doctor Who at Comic-Con, Doctor Who Confidential. Yeah, so you can get these on Blu-ray already. Still waiting for that Scream of the Shauker 4K restoration, but we can't have everything. Doctor Who fans are sometimes spoiled, but sometimes the heart just wants what it wants, and we're still not abated.